Eric here, and I am going to be playing a little Solar Shifter EX, a new shoot 'em up for the Xbox One. It was on Steam like a year ago, I think, but they just put it on Xbox One this week. It's interesting. It plays actually differently from any other shmup, because one, you can teleport around instantly thanks to your, shifter type ship. But the way the game is set up is you don't really have to dodge around and avoid enemies like you do in other games, because they follow the same pattern, and there's always going to be at least one safe spot on screen, basically no matter what's happening. So the idea is that you are just dodging back and forth between the safe spots. Because the enemies can't hit you as long as you're in the safe spots. It's weird and different in that way. Oh, balls. But it's really, really hard. Because even once you understand the whole... It's like, well, if I stay here and don't move, then I can't die. Like, even once you know that, the game is still freaking hard. Because even if you memorize how to get around a certain section, the next section you're probably going to die, and... so you have to restart. Just like now. But that's the other thing, is when you die, and you die constantly, you have to sit through this load screen. It's like 8 to 10 seconds every time. Which, when the game is working and it's kind of fun, but it's also at the same time a pain in the butt. Oh, crap. Because it's so much trial and error and frustration. And then you have to sit through the load times, which just make it even more frustrating. The game also, I feel like, has too much crap going on screen, which make it really hard to see what's going on, so you can dodge things. This game is so hard. And it's like, we have other videos on this channel where I can... It's not like I suck at shoot 'em ups. I can beat cave shooters with my hands tied behind my back, which are actual bullet hell. This one calls itself bullet hell, but I don't really think it is. So why do I have so much trouble with it when I can beat actual bullet hell games? That's weird to me. How hard this game is. Oh, balls. I'm sorry, that's all this video is going to be, is just me trying to get through this one part. Because this game is so hard. It looks great. I really like that about it. It's gorgeous looking, and it sounds awesome, and has a really... shit. It has a really good soundtrack, and it looks great, and especially these outer space levels, because not all of them are in outer space. But these space levels are awesome looking. And the soundtrack is great. It's a game that you want to fall in love with. But then you try to play it and it beats your butt in, and it's like, wow, this isn't very fun. Oh, for the love of shit. This game makes me swear a lot. I put that in my review, that it's the most, like, controller-throwing, obscenity-filled rage that I've felt in any game in a long, long, long time. And it's, like most shoot 'em ups, there's a pattern that you have to dodge around, within the big swarm of bullets. But this game, you don't have to move to avoid stuff, and I find that to be weird. Oh, fuck me! God damn it! I think that part I should be on the other side of the screen. See, I'm learning. But it plays so differently from normal shoot 'em ups. Now, that's not a bad thing that it's different. But, you can't play it the same way that you would play a normal shmup, because you're just gonna die a lot. You have to you have to play within the systems that it presents you. But the problem with that is that, god damn, I took so much damage. I don't even know why I took so much damage. Because, like, you can't tell when you're getting hit, and... oh, fucking shit! God damn it! So shit, let's just start over from the beginning. The story in this game is that mankind has finally left the solar system to try to explore other planets, and we ran into hostile aliens immediately. And the aliens kicked our butts, and then they're going to blow up our sun. So we have to leave the solar system. So humans are fighting each other and fighting the aliens, all trying to get away, because the sun's going to explode. But now I'm at the beginning and I only have crappy weapon. Oh. All these pickups are credits that you use between missions to buy new weapons for your ship. Except it's not actually customization, because you don't get to choose what you put on here. You just buy whatever new thing it tells you. God fucking fuck! In the first fucking level! During the tutorial you die because this game is too hard. But it does have checkpoints. So you don't usually have to start over and replay too much. But the fact that you have to replay it at all, and the fact that there's the long load times is just so frustrating. I also don't really like how the camera kind of moves around and shifts. It makes seeing stuff hard. Oh, they were shooting at me. I couldn't tell because it all looked like background. But you can use the shift mechanic in two different ways. You can either just use the right analog stick, or you can try to shift manually with the X button. But that is not recommended because that method sucks. Because it's really inaccurate. When you shift with the right stick, it just shifts wherever you point. Oh, I got some health. And then you just park yourself in the one safe spot and kill everything. This game is weird. God fucking shit fuck. Oh, yeah. I guess just sit up here and let them come to me, huh? Yep, that's what you're supposed to do. But it makes every level such a trial and error type thing. Because you just have to find that one spot that's safe. I don't know, it feels weird to play a game where you're just sitting in one spot for almost the entire time. And this is a boss fight and I haven't really had to move. That's weird. I'm sorry, but it's weird. It's one of those things I can't decide if I love it or hate it. Because when the gameplay all comes together, it can be really interesting and fun. But when you're slamming your head against the wall getting frustrated, it's suddenly not fun anymore.
Thank you. Before you engage the art of the fleet again, allow us to install a secondary weapon for you.
Now I have a new weapon. Oh boy! But see, now I have those rockets. And after that first upgrade where you have to buy the rockets, The rest of them, like, you actually can choose whether you upgrade your primary or secondary weapon, but it doesn't actually make that much of a difference what you upgrade and what order you do stuff in. Because the fact is the game is so hard that you're just going to die constantly, regardless of how powerful your weapon is. So that whole mechanic seems sort of pointless. God, there's so much crap on screen. I can't see what's going on. But now I get some health back. And some more health. After I kill this thing. So I'm in alright shape, actually. Something that's sort of weird about the game is that since you can just sit in one spot and not get hit by enemies, you don't actually have to kill them. They'll eventually just leave. But if you leave enemies alive and don't kill them, it makes the frame rate just tank. Jesus, I didn't know what the hell was going on. That was just too much crap on screen. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna sit perfectly still while you enemies do stuff. It's cool. Aw, yeah, I did that all super good. And then I immediately die. Because that's how doing game videos on YouTube works. Well, oh well, it's a boss, so I'll restart right here. Kind of hard not to just eat rockets constantly when you're fighting this dude. Woo! But see, stuff like that where it's like a snap decision where you're like, oh, I have to use the shift mechanic. Like, when it does stuff like that, this game is awesome. But it doesn't really test you in that way often enough. Instead, it just overwhelms you with crap. There, you're dead. See, I'm not an idiot. I know what I'm doing. I know how to play this game. Compared to the first 10 minutes of this video. But in between missions, you go back to your hangar and you can buy new upgrades and blah blah blah. But that's Solar Shifter EX. It's it's only $10, which I think sort of excuses a lot of the annoying things that it does. But at the same time, it's so difficult and so frustrating, and I don't know. There's not a lot of other options on Xbox One at the moment. So maybe if you love shoot 'em ups, you give it a try. But just make sure you know what you're getting into and you know how to play, because otherwise it's just super frustrating. But I gave it a 6 out of 10 on my review for PSXBoxIndies.com. So check that review out to get more details. And thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll keep making more videos.